And we're live. Hello, good morning, everyone. And good morning, Tom and Paul.
Morning.
Um, we are Synergy in Motion. Stop waving like that, Tom. You're making me lose my train of thought. Um, See, now I forgot what I was saying. We are Synergy in Motion, and it is Monday, Motivational Monday. And we are going to talk about leadership. What is leadership? What does it take to be a leader? There is a quote that I don't know who said somewhere, someone, you guys can help me out if you know who said it. It says, you have to be a champion before you win a championship, because a championship just gives you the title. Now, what does that mean?
Got me.
Well, I guess we're all going to have to just flobble around then. Um, yeah, so
It's actually a
who wants
basketball
to go
coach.
first?
It's actually a basketball coach that said that.
Oh, well, that's good to
I
know.
think it's like the new Boston Celtics. Tom, do you follow the Celtics?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's your new coach. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
the new coach?
I think it's either the new coach or Doc Rivers that said it. I can't remember who.
All right.
Yeah,
But I think it's an awesome quote though, just because of what it says. I mean, if you think about it, a title's just a title. It's a prize for becoming a champion. But you have to become that champion. You have to do what it takes first before you get that title. I mean, I think that's kind of what it means. To be a leader, you got to step up. You have to do the things that other people are not willing to do. You have to be the leader. You have to step in front of everyone, start doing something, lead the way, forge your own path, and then others will follow because you will start inspiring them by your actions. But if you sit back and try, oh no, I need you to come on board, I need you to come on board, no, it's not going to work. You just got to start going. And I think that's kind of what it means. You have to be a champion before you win a championship. You can't win a championship before you're a champion. You can't win a championship before you have you develop the habits you need to develop of practicing every day and just being excellent in everything you're doing. So I mean, and a title's just a title. So I think that's kind of what they mean there. I'm not gonna. There's a lot that could be said about leadership, but main thing I think is you got to outwork your team. You got to do. You have to be the one that takes the lead. You step out, and start forging your own path, and others will follow.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that you mentioned habits. Let's talk a little bit about those habits. Tom, do you want to go ahead and touch a little bit on what habits you need to be a leader?
What habits do you need to be a leader? I mean, I can think of a couple. Like what Paul said. That, a good sign of one of the signs is that you do more than anyone else, and which means that you got to step up. You got to take the lead. You got to do things that people don't want to do. I feel it's being consistent. Also, continuing when other people don't want to do things. I mean, sometimes you could be leading a group and there's not a lot of participation, but as the leader, you got to keep on going forward and continue to do things, and people will come and go, and there'll be a core group of people that will help you. That old rule of 20% of the people do 80% of the work is still pretty much true. So, just step up and keep on pushing forward, keep on rolling that ball forward, and things will work out.
Yeah.
Another thing that I thought about was, a leader pursues change and demands it. Always looking for ways to make things better, run efficiently, execute new ideas, execute plans, execute strategy. People, it's difficult sometimes for people to adapt to change. I mean, we're creatures of habit. We get used to doing something one way, and sometimes you need to change direction to make it work out for the better of the whole group, instead of just what somebody thinks should be the right way to go. So also it makes me think about being open-minded. like a little subset of that to pursue change. So, just because I think it should be done a certain way doesn't mean that your way isn't what we should do, or